We've had in the past experienced people going for 25 minutes, and that would not work unless we're serving a midnight snack. So, what we've established is every writer gets 15 minutes to speak, and you will see these numbers go up, telling you how much time you have left. At the end of 15 minutes, you will hear that bell ring like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. So, this is the one time that the phrase, our next guest needs no introductions, works. This is my big opportunity to introduce the other person from the far reaches of Chicago's South Side, Dominic. He's a mainstay at Casa Italia as the curator of the Roselli Library. Dominic is such an integral part of the scene here that his presence is more like embedded. Just the mere thought of someone having to follow in his footsteps sends chills through the library staff and volunteers. Dominic.
Thanks. Everyone raise your right hand, please. And repeat after me. I pledge to the best of my ability to read, buy, and promote works on Italian Americans forever.
Read, buy, and promote works by Italian Americans forever.
Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, and you've opened up your checkbooks, etc., for each other, I want to tell you that the Casa Italia, this building, the Italian Cultural Center, is here for you. We have all sorts of raw material. If you're looking for stories to write about, we have 100 transcripts of oral histories that have little stories and incidents in them that you can draw from to write creatively or whatever. We have thousands of photos, documents, memorabilia. We have an archive of maybe 10,000 items in boxes, and they are organized. We are here every Wednesday at least, Wednesday afternoon. Our numbers are growing. We want you to join us on Wednesdays or on any other day. I have retired from teaching, and so I'm more available on other days than Wednesdays. So we want you to use this library. If you are writers, you are probably readers. And if you're readers, we got something for you to read, and we've got the material that can make you an Italian American. It is, as Gardafe said. We are doing publishing. Jason Coleman here is working very assiduously, and we have produced our first Amazon published booklet on the plasters, the plaster migration by Angeline Bartolomea. It was an extended article that we turned into a 50-page book. We've learned some of the tricks of publishing. We look forward to knowing more. We've also done other things, and we can do this in the future. A book that I'm very proud of is Italian Women in Chicago, and it involves about 40 different authors, most of them women, telling the story of Italian women in their lives in Chicago. It was a stimulus to a number of budding writers who have gone on to publish other things, and it did create information for the first time about Chicago's Italian women, and there are some surprises in there as to accomplishments, early accomplishments that go way beyond the stereotypes. We have, through our connections in Italy, Mayo Carbone mainly, we have published that in Italian, Donne Italiane a Chicago, Madonna mia qui devo vivere. We also did earlier a book called Reconstructing Italians in Chicago, again with 30-some authors contributing information and interpretation about the history and culture of Italians in Chicago. We want Chicago to be the best documented city as far as Italian Americans are concerned. And we're dedicating ourselves to preserving things here, but also to disseminating through publications, through new publications. So if you have an Italian American themed book or manuscript of any length, we would like to consider it. But we will help you, but we ask you to do most of the work. And you should understand that there's no money in it, and
tell us more.
And we're looking forward to successful. And I want to say one other thing. We're really happy to have Carla on board. She is perfect for the job. And I'm happy that I didn't have to do anything to prepare for today. Anna did everything, and I feel comfortable in retiring because this institution of IA Literati is in very good hands. Thank you.
With just those two presenters, you can see the value in being here today. We're